Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am looking pretty dark in the eyes today. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and play our intro. And what we are gonna do today, I ordered it early, platinum perks. We got the Morphe 35V palette. Okay, listen, I know people are fed up with Morphe. I hear you. Jaclyn Hill drama, blah, 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 blah. First off, I have those palettes. I really enjoy them. I'll be doing tutorials with them, but I was sick for so long that I missed like the height of that. So we're just going to pick a week and dedicate it to that eventually. But Morphe's got a new palette, y'all. Only available at Ulta. I don't even think it's on Morphe's website. So we got it in. 35V stands for Stunning Vibes. And he's got some pretty stunning vibes, I'm not gonna lie. Of course, it's got their newer logo, still the regular black packaging. Boop. Clips closed. You know, pretty standard, no mirror. And it came with a plastic with all of the names of the colors that you can leave layered over it. So we are going to do a tutorial with this. It is this one. Could you have guessed that? It's exactly what's on my eyes. I had a lot of fun with this super dark look. That's why I'm a little dark on the face too. I decided to do some heavier contour since we're doing a pretty intense look. So that's what we did with this palette. If you keep watching, you can see the tutorial, you can see some swatches, and you can hear how it performed, because who doesn't want to know that? So yeah, go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, so we are just going to do one eye, and then I'll do the other one off camera. It's a little bit different than we usually do, but y'all be fine. So the first thing we're going to do is take a transition shade right here. This one is called Go Nude. How appropriate. We're going to take it on a big fluffy brush, and we are just going to lay it all over the lid. This is just to set us up a little bit. It's not going to give us any pigment. It's not supposed to. We will actually do this on both eyes just so that they're both set. And because I'm about to use this brush for something different, I'm sure. So this has got a very different kind of color story. Okay, so we're going to take this green, which is called Devoted, right here. It's a really unique color, and we are just going to pack this in the crease. I really like it. I think it's pretty. I think I don't have a lot of colors like this in my collection. So we have a slightly smaller fluffy brush, and we are just going to pack this everywhere. As usual with Morphe, this pigment is super good. I'm impressed and I'm liking it. And we're just going to pack it everywhere, smoke it out, do that thing like we usually do. Smoke it up and out. Make sure it looks good. It's not quite pulling the color I was hoping for. You can still tell it's like that really cool kind of dingy green, but it's not pulling exactly how it looks in the pan, which is weird because y'all know I'm the color of paper, right? But I digress, and we'll move on. Now we are going to take, where's the smaller brush? Well, we'll take the fluffy end of this Anastasia, and we are just going to go in with this dark blue right here. That one is called Fling, and we're going to pick it up, be sure to tap it off, and put this into this outer corner. Since that green has got some blue tints in it, these are going to mix pretty well and look really nice together. So we're just going to do it that way and just pack it in here and blend it over into the crease so everything flows together just a little bit better, but I'm still not quite getting the vibe I wanted. Okay, so then I guess we just need to pick a shimmer to put on the lid. I want this to be dark and smoky, so we're going to use the shimmer version of that green. It is called Ride or Die. Again, a super unique color that I don't really have in my collection that I can think of, but I'm going to put it here, wet my brush, probably got it too wet, but that's okay, and just pack it onto the lid. And it has got a very interesting kind of shift to the color that I'm really liking. And we're just going to pack this all over, boop, 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 just like so. And that's going to give us a nice dark smoked out effect. I do want to swatch this real quick because this purple in this palette is literally to die for. I love it. I will be reaching for it. It's gorgeous. Actually pretty reminiscent of the purple in Jaclyn Hill's palette. Her new one. Anyways, we're gonna go do our face and our other eye and be right back. Okay, so we just have a little bit more to do because we gotta do this lower lash line and inner corner, of course. I want to keep this dark and smoky, so we are just gonna go, let's see, I don't know if that's what I use or not. We'll use you. Okay, we're gonna use our little packing brush and we are gonna go into the darkest blue right here, and we are gonna take it on the very tip of the brush and we are just gonna line as close to this lash line as we can all the way across, just like so. Okay, then we're going to take our fluffy brush we used earlier and take our green shade right here, and we are going to use this to smoke out the lower lash line, and this should make it kind of match up to the top. We do want this to be super smoky, so we're going to be sure to let it go ahead and come down. Maybe that's a little bit too far, but we'll touch it up. And just smoke it out like so. Just like that. And then I'm going to clean this up a little bit. Okay, well, we got a little out of control, but we're looking dark and smoky, right? And that's what matters. So all we have left to do now is we are going to take this little end of the Anastasia brush and we're going to take this shade in the top corner. This is called Knockout, and we are going to hope that it is just that, and we are just going to pop this in the inner corner because we really want that to stand out and shine against all this darkness. And ooh, Knockout is right. This is a gorgeous white shimmer. Totally feeling it, and I feel like it brings the look a little more together so that there's just a little bit of light in all this darkness, which is exactly what I wanted. And we're going to take a tiny bit of it and just stick it up under the brow bone, but not much, just enough to kind of catch a little shine, but not enough to look too obvious. Just stamping a tiny bit here. And then of course, to finish off my look, I have to add a little bit of lower lash line mascara. I'm using the Hikari mascara still. I absolutely adore this stuff. It is so good. And I never would have thought that, but so good. Alright, so that is added in. And hate to say it already because I didn't use many colors, but I think this is going to be our final look. I wanted to go for something like a dark smoky eye, which I do dark smoky eyes, but usually not all around dark. Usually they have different, like, you know, light color on the lid or whatever. But I wanted to use this color, which has like the coolest shift in the world. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but that metallic has like almost an orange, green, grungy, bronzy switch. Like, I don't know. That's crazy, but it's cute. So we are going to zoom out and we are going to chit chat. So this palette is the 35V. I already told y'all that. But if you stuck around to the end, I'm going to get you a few little finger swatches of some of the colors. I already showed you the purple. So we're just going to pick up a few little random colors. They all look really nice, really pigmented. And actually, we'll go ahead and swatch them on the hand. And that bottom shade's not the best, but those top three look amazing, even that blue. So definitely impressed with that. I really enjoyed this palette. I would say it's about like Morphe's other 5 million palettes, not color-wise, but formula-wise. It performs really well, about the same. It has a pretty decent color story. This one's pretty unique though, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is a different range of colors than what I'm used to. I think this may be their first try at making it up to us. They took away our 35B. This is definitely not as cool of a color story as that. I really would love to see another super bright palette, but hopefully in the works. Since this is only available at Ulta, this is probably not going to be their only chance to make it up to us. So yeah, this palette was definitely awesome. I definitely liked it for the price point. Totally would recommend. And yeah, if y'all want to see some more tutorials of this palette, I can do some nice neutral looks, I can do some purples, whatever you want. It's got a lot of different options, but if you want to see some more tutorials of this, drop them down below, and maybe I'll toss some of those in for some extra videos during the week. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. I'm so excited to be back on a regular schedule, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, you guys.